Welcome to episode 10 of the number 2 driver career mode. We had a great result last race in Canada with P2 and P4 after a rather chaotic last lap, but anyway we got some good points for a team. Fernando is now only 6 points behind Sainz and 1 point behind Perez, and as a team we are 19 points behind Ferrari. Pretty much everyone back at the factory was satisfied with this result, but as always we tried to learn from the past, and there was some constructive criticism, and I admit I need to be more consistent. I still make some silly mistakes that so far have not had some big consequences, but in the moment it's quite difficult to make the right call. I am trying my best, but I know I need to improve. Speaking of improvements, I asked everyone back at the factory how many and which upgrades should we rush, and most of you voted to rush only one upgrade, but I couldn't really tell which one from your comments, so I decided to rush the roll dampers. No way. Okay, how about the roll dampers? Well, at least these ones have developed successfully. For this race in Austria, we have one of those what-if stories. I'm talking about Alexander Albon. Alex raced for Red Bull Racing for 1.5 seasons. He was Verstappen's teammate and obviously the number 2 driver, even though he didn't really sacrifice for the team. I wonder what his career would have looked like had Hamilton not spun him around at the 2020 Austrian Grand Prix. I think he could have taken advantage of the soft tires and even challenged Bottas for the win, but I guess we'll never know. Anyway, he returned to Formula 1 in 2022 driving for Williams, and since then he's been doing a great job for that team. I'm not gonna show too much from this quality session because, well, there wasn't anything interesting. It was quite straightforward, and since this is a sprint weekend, I think we should focus on the races. So it was a clean session. I didn't have any trouble. Actually, I didn't even manage to give Fernando a tow, but the final result was still great. We finished P2 and P4 with Carlos Sainz in pole position and Max Verstappen in third. But of course this is the old sprint format, so the grid for the main race will be decided after the sprint. It's lights out and away we go. Quite a bad start by both Sainz and Alonso, but Alonso is now in the lead, though Verstappen is on the outside and he has more momentum. Yeah, Verstappen takes the lead as I lose the back end. But at least Sainz is behind me now, so I can play the rear gunner role in this race. But look at the top speed that Ferrari has. I braked way too early and Sainz locked up. How is Russell doing so well? Because he's on the medium tire, and forget about the Russell's tires. Can I make a move around the outside? Well, we are still side by side. I cannot see Sainz, but I'll have the inside for this corner, though ran a bit wide and we almost made contact. That was quite clumsy. And Russell is making a move. Dude, I opened the door and he still touched me. And let me guess, I'll get a warning for this. I mean, I didn't turn in on him as he usually says, but he still touched me. But you know what, I'll need to see the replay. Maybe I'm wrong. Very fair duel there with Leclerc. Didn't push me wide. I don't even have enough battery, so I think Leclerc will overtake me here. Maybe that's not so bad because he seems to have good pace at the moment, though he locked up. And I don't think I damaged my front wing. What is going on at the front? Oh, I wish I was closer. Anyway, Verstappen seems to be now in the lead, and what is going on? Everyone's bunched up. Sainz is now down the inside, and I'm looking at the fight instead of looking at my racing line. But it's so interesting. Sainz is now up to second, or is he? Fernando just doesn't give up. He's still in second, but Verstappen has created a gap. That is just insane. And I think I'm about to join this train now. Yeah, 2 more laps. Okay, I won't have the DRS this time around. Everyone is moving all over the place on the track. But the only problem is that I don't have a lot of battery. Okay, I'm now part of this crazy fight. How can I help Fernando? So it seems like we have been going backwards in this race. Okay, a warning, I don't care about that. After this race, I'm gonna watch the replay. I wanna see what exactly happened with Russell. And then I'm gonna confront him just like Verstappen did in Baku. If it was his fault, of course. Russell puts in the fastest lap of the race. Okay, Mercedes really have some good pace. So, these are the results of the sprint race. Perez was a bit disappointing. As the commentator said, Sainz will extend his lead in the standings, but not by much. There's Russell. He's making a move. Look, I left plenty of room. Okay, plenty of room, and he just understeered into me. Yup. So yeah, I'm gonna confront him. Have you seen what you've done to me in turn 9?
I've got no grip.
Yeah, mate, we all have no grip. You need to leave a little bit of space. Expect the next time the same, you know? Head. Why am I on the hard tire? I mean, that's a Ferrari-esque strategy, and you can tell, because Leclerc is on this tire, but Sainz is not. Sainz, who we know is his own strategist. That's not the right call. But at the same time, I cannot start on the soft tires because Alonso is starting on them. I'm gonna start on the medium and move to the soft tire. This is where we get the big points. It slides out and away we go. Oh no, that's a bad start for Fernando. I don't think the toe into turn 1 is gonna help him that much. And there's the man that I want to beat in this race. But yeah, at the same time I have to focus on helping Fernando. Because his main rival at the championship is in second and being attacked by Russell now around the outside. That's not going to work. Can I slip through? Well, looks like I can. And something happened at the back, or it's just the fact that these guys are very slow in the braking of turn 3. How fast can this Ferrari be? Yeah, I'll let Fernando through here. There's quite a gap to Hamilton, but I can play the rear gunner role in this race if it's necessary. This championship is looking great so far. We have 4 different cars here in the top 4. I'm gonna try my best in this race to somehow beat George Russell. I need to finish ahead of him. At this point of the race, I started to feel a little bit strange. Here I actually didn't follow the line because I was reaching for my window. I wanted to open the window because I needed some fresh air. Sainz, well, he's struggling a little bit now, and he's gonna be under pressure from Verstappen as I am under pressure from Hamilton here. I think I brake way too late, and that's the second warning. I got that stupid one. There's a yellow flag. What's going on? Oh, it's Russell. There's no way. Russell! Holy shit. Jesus, man. There's no way Russell is retiring. Oh my god, that's just karma. That's just karma for what happened in the sprint. Yep, he's out of the session. Okay. Information about Russell.
There are 20 laps of fuel left.
Bruh.
That's not what I meant. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna edit the joke in the video. Where is Russell?
Mark Terry, Russell has retired.
Karma. Right, okay, let's stop joking around and fooling around because we got a race to focus on. Fernando seems to be struggling. I hope I didn't damage his diffuser or something. Driver in front.
Fernando ahead.
Right, so Fernando doesn't have any kind of damage. Should I overtake Fernando here and then try to drag him behind me? Let's see if that will work. At the moment, I think it's much better to focus a little bit on my race, and then we'll see what will happen. Because the soft tires are for sure worn out right now, and this is my time to shine. So I should box around lap 14. Okay, Verstappen, Sainz, and Alonso will box around lap 11. Maybe I should box 1 lap earlier so I will not lose so much time. Speaking of losing time, I can make Verstappen lose some time here. Whoa, yeah, the tires are really starting to go. Well, this is not really ideal. Come on, Fernando. Oh my god, I'm getting zoned here in the middle, but at least Fernando got the lead. I mean, the lead of this fight, as I almost rear-end him again. Well, this is not too bad. I can take care of Verstappen. And Verstappen, sorry, Alonso can extend this gap. Is Sainz gonna box? No, he isn't, but Fernando is. And so is Verstappen. And why am I losing so much time to Sainz now? But yeah, at this point I was feeling again very strange. I was feeling tired, like I couldn't focus. So yeah, I made quite a few mistakes.
Okay, so the gap to the car behind is
Whoa.
9.4.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised that I was lacking pace.
Pit strategy.
Bro,
You've been given a time penalty for that
no
last
way.
The car behind is
Honestly, I wanted to pause the race right before that happened because for some reason I'm feeling a bit dizzy. For the rest of the race I wasn't really doing that much commentary. I was just, you know, trying to keep the car on the track, not to get another penalty, trying to maintain the gap to Leclerc, and I was just counting down the laps to the end of the race. No, you know what? If I maintain P4 by the end of the race, I'll be happy. Maybe it's karma because I made fun of Russell, but I don't know. If I could only get into the DRS, that would be great. Oh, okay, I don't have DRS this time around. Dude, come on, focus. Is that Hamilton being last on the track? I just noticed the Mercedes ahead of Sainz, but I'm not gonna look on the mini map anymore.
behind the car ahead. Keep pushing.
Shut up.
Got that confirmed.
Please, just shut up. Okay, we know the EA is gonna start pushing like crazy now. Wait, how much time can these guys gain? Oh, they are fighting with each other. Okay, that's great. Okay, Hamilton gets the fastest lap, but I really don't care. Sainz won. Alonso's gonna finish second. You know, I wish I could have helped him more, but P2 and P4, this would be a good result for the team. Honestly, I'm just glad this race is over. I am just glad the race is over, man. I was really feeling very tired after this race, and you can tell because I didn't even realize while recording that I was looking at the weekend results instead of the race results. Anyway, Carlos Sainz won the race, the third win in a row for Ferrari, with Fernando Alonso for the third time second in a race. I'm starting to notice a pattern here. It's great that we're picking up points, but we want to win. Anyway, Verstappen finished P3, I couldn't catch him, but I'm just glad that I brought the car home in P4, 12 points, great for the Constructors' Championship. But of course we care more about the Drivers' Championship, and unfortunately the gap between Sainz and Alonso got bigger, but at least Alonso is now ahead of Perez. Well, I would say this was the strangest weekend in this championship so far at least. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time for the British Grand Prix.